This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Alessa of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for April 14th, 2023. As one anniversary comes to an end, another is just beginning at Walt Disney World. Just the other day, the 50th anniversary decor inside the Emporium in Magic Kingdom was replaced entirely with new Disney 100 themed accoutrements. Naturally, we visited to take a look. Right at the entrance of the Emporium off of Main Street, USA, we see a 100 Years of Wonder sign atop a shelf with Disney 100 items. The platinum-colored sign sets the mood for how the shop will be decorated. Behind is another Disney 100 sign in purple and silver. Below to the right is a frame with a Cinderella castle silhouette. To the left and right are 1970s style Mickey and Minnie Mouse figures wearing their Disney 100 attire. Pluto is pictured in a frame right above Mickey. More Disney 100 merchandise is stocked right below this display. Above the shop, flags depicting different Disney pals in their Disney 100 attire hang. On the left side, we see Donald, Goofy, and Chip, all drawn in a more classic art style. On the right are Daisy, Pluto, and Dale, all also wearing their Disney 100 attire. The flags are bordered by a purple banner with silver tassels on the bottom and a silver banner atop. Most of this room holds Disney 100 merchandise, much of which is branded Walt Disney World, and you can read more about that on our website with our list of merchandise for the 100 Years of Wonder celebration. Above the shelves, we also see framed pictures of Disney pals for other merchandise, like an area focusing on Oswald items. On top are Tinkerbell, Goofy, and Daisy, all in silver frames. A Disney 100 Years of Wonder logo, also framed, sits left of the center. The wallpaper showcases purple with silver accents in the colors of the celebration. Crews have removed the first 50th anniversary bunting from Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom. The moat around the castle was just drained so crew members and construction vehicles can easily reach the sides of the castle and remove the decorations. A set of stairs leading into the moat is surrounded by a tarp. The Cinderella Castle moat was also drained in early 2021 for the 50th anniversary decorations to be installed. We noticed a piece of bunting has been removed from one of the towers in the back of the castle on the west side. The bunting was the same blue and gold drapery still seen on the other towers. The gold ribbon-like topper is still on the spire of the tower. The giant 50th medallion was already removed from the front of Cinderella Castle. Disney has released new concept art of Mama Odie and Tiana's Bayou Adventure, a new attraction opening next year at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Jennifer Lewis will reprise her role as Mama Odie, Tiana's fairy godmother of the Bayou. The concept art shows her standing in the crow's nest of her crashed ship home with bottle lights hanging around her. Both new and old characters will appear in Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Here is a list from Disney of what you can expect on the ride. A brand new cast of original Disney characters with distinct names and personalities, dozens of entirely new audio animatronic figures, adorable critters with incredible talent bringing the diverse flavors of musical gumbo found in New Orleans, new original music alongside favorite tunes from the film. Do you love beignets as much as Lewis? Well, you're in luck because the alluring scent of beignets being prepared for the party will be part of the attraction queue. Additional talent voices from the films reprising their roles, including Bruno Campos as Prince Naveen, Michael Leon Woolley as Lewis, and the one and only Anika Noni Rose as Princess Tiana. Familiar faces from the film such as Princess Tiana, Prince Naveen, Mama Odie, Lewis, Adora, Charlotte, Big Daddy, the King and Queen of Maldonia, and Prince Ralphie. Disney announced that the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival for 2023 will begin on July 27th and run through November 18th. The festival is presented by Corkcicle and will have over 25 global marketplaces, including returning favorites like the Fry Basket, Flavors from Fire, Canada, India, and Spain. New global marketplaces will open later on during the festival. These activities are also returning. Emile's Fromage Montage, a fun way to try tasty cheese dishes from around the world. Grab your festival passport and purchase any 5 cheese dishes listed in the back of the festival passport to collect a stamp. Once you've collected 5 stamps, head to Shimmering Sips hosted by Corkcicle to redeem a sweet treat unique to the festival. Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak, a Ratatouille-inspired adventure where guests of all ages can search for Remy throughout the World Showcase and the global marketplaces. Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit, a special pumpkin scavenger hunt from September 29th through October 31st. The festival will also welcome back the Eat to the Beat concert series presented by Florida Blue Medicare at the America Gardens Theater. Exclusive limited edition and limited release EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival merchandise will also be available. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsors, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and the team will design your next magical vacation from Disney World to Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, and more. The best part is their concierge service is 100% free. The Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger was named one of Time's most influential people of 2023 and sat down for an interview with the magazine. During the interview, Time asked Iger about Disney's ongoing feud with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, sparked by Disney's denouncement of Florida's parental rights and education bill last year. Time asked Iger, "Did you checkmate Ron DeSantis?" referencing the recent reveal that the Reedy Creek Improvement District had, just before DeSantis' board took over, passed a number of restricted covenants which handed most of the district's power to Disney for a period of at least 30 years. Disney World opened just over 50 years ago, Iger said. It was the vision and the dream of Walt Disney, probably the most ambitious thing he ever did, turning swampland in Central Florida into a business that employs over 75,000 people, that is visited by tens of millions of people each year, that is a major tourist destination in the United States, and for the state of Florida, that creates a huge value for our company and its employees, and the state of Florida itself. Our sole goal in Florida is to continue creating that value for all those constituencies. All we want is a relationship with the state that enables us to continue to do that. We have the wherewithal and we have the desire to continue to invest there to grow that business so that we can hire more people, so that we can increase our attendance, and so that we can basically increase more value for the Walt Disney Company and for the state of Florida. It's that simple. Time continued. Usually you're very much a let's sit down and get past our differences kind of guy, and much less a let's go to the mattresses guy. Is there no trying to meet with the governor? I do not view this as a going to the mattresses situation for us, Iger said. If the governor of Florida wants to meet with me to discuss all of this, of course I would be glad to do that. You know, I'm one that typically has respected our elected officials and the responsibility that they have, and there would be no reason why I wouldn't do that. We shall see what transpires from all of this. The Walt Disney World website experienced issues yesterday, forcing Disney to pause the sale of Disney Vacation Club Sorcerer Pass. The problems also affected other experiences like dining reservations. Disney said in a statement, "We are experiencing technical difficulties across multiple Disney online applications. Thank you for your patience." Some guests were able to get through and join a virtual queue for purchasing the pass. While Walt Disney World will resume sale for all 4 annual pass tiers to the general public on April 20th, Disney Vacation Club members were supposed to have exclusive access to purchase their Disney Sorcerer Pass yesterday, April 13th, 2023. Sales opened at 6 a.m. EST. Reservations for breakfast and lunch at Akershus Royal Banquet Hall also opened yesterday morning, but guests were having trouble booking. The message above sometimes appeared on the page when making dining reservations in the My Disney Experience app. Next time you drive into Walt Disney World, see if you can spot this. 2 of the new digital Walt Disney World road signs have been activated near EPCOT and Disney Springs. We've noticed the installation of these new digital signs over the past few months in addition to the new regular blue signs. This first digital sign hangs over the road near the Disney Springs exit when heading west on Epcot Center Drive. It replaces 2 of the old purple and red signs, but 1 purple and red sign remains, pointing to Disney Springs and Typhoon Lagoon Water Park. The digital sign lights up with a blue design matching the new blue signs with white and yellow lettering. It points guests straight ahead to Epcot in all lowercase letters, Magic Kingdom, and Fort Wilderness. The next digital sign is in a frame on the side of the road near the Epcot exit. It has arrows pointing guests to Epcot, also in lowercase, Magic Kingdom, Disney's Animal Kingdom, and Disney's Hollywood Studios. We may be seeing more digital signs installed throughout Walt Disney World Resort since they are easier to update with the ever-changing information. Now for some Disneyland news, Disneyland Paris has announced a new name for their Pixar show Together, a Pixar musical adventure. The new show is coming to Studio Theater in Walt Disney Studios Park this summer and will tell you an original story through an immersive experience. Disneyland Paris released a logo for the show featuring the Luxo ball in the O of Together. New concept art shows Toy Story characters frolicking in front of an orchestra with sheet music flying around them. With more Disneyland Paris news, an expansion of Worlds of Pixar at Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland Paris will replace the current Mickey's Toontown or Toon Plaza photo area. The Pixar corner will still be for photo ops, and concept art suggests that there will be character meet and greets. The area is to include references to Pixar films old and new like the upcoming Elemental. In addition, Disneyland Paris also announced that Fuente del Oro would become Casa de Coco, a cocoa-inspired restaurant. Disneyland Paris also shared the first official look at concept art for the refurbished Disneyland Hotel lobby. The hotel is currently undergoing a royal transformation, drawing inspiration from various Disney princess films. This first piece of concept art shared by DLP Report leaked earlier this year. It shows a lobby inspired by the library from Beauty and the Beast, with a portrait of the couple above the fireplace and books on the balconies above. There is a spiraling crystal chandelier forming an image of the Beast Castle at the center of the room, above pink couches and gilded furniture. Candelabras around the room, particularly two golden ones on the mantel, resemble Lumiere. A clock on the mantel resembles Cogsworth. A second piece of artwork shows the upstairs lobby with Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen greeting guests. A structure in the center has rounded birdcage-like pieces between benches and a candelabra at the center. The transformation also includes retheming the rooms to various Disney princesses. Disneyland Paris announced the other day that Raya and the Last Dragon, The Princess and the Frog, and Moana will be featured throughout Disneyland Hotel. Disneyland Hotel will reopen next year. We just got a sneak peek at the new construction happening on the Frozen-themed area coming to Walt Disney Studios in Disneyland Paris. Walt Disney Imagineering released a video that gave us a sneak peek of the brand new Frozen-themed land. The land, which will presumably be called Arendelle World of Frozen, will be located near Marvel Avengers Campus in Walt Disney Studios Park. The expansion was initially announced in 2018 and totals over $2.5 billion. Phase 1 of the expansion was Marvel Avengers Campus, and Phase 2 of the expansion is the Paris version of Arendelle World of Frozen. There was supposed to be a Phase 3, which was set to be Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but that was canceled. In the video, we can see Disney Imagineers overlook a small replica of Arendelle World of Frozen. You can see the snowy mountains and Queen Elsa's ice castle in the background. You can also see bits and pieces of the buildings that will be the future home to many attractions, shops, and dining. We also saw the full concept art for Arendelle World of Frozen. It features Queen Elsa's ice castle, which will sit atop a 131-foot-tall snow-covered mountain. It will also be next to a 3-hectare lake. The architectural style was inspired from the movies and will be completely immersive. Arendelle World of Frozen will feature Frozen theming, rides, shops, and dining. The restaurant will serve up dishes with a Nordic flair. There will also be royal meet and greets with everyone's favorite characters from Frozen. At the 2022 D23 Expo, Josh D'Amaro, chairman of Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, announced that the area will also feature a Tangled-themed ride. For the absolute latest on all these stories and those that didn't make it to today's show, be sure to check out WDWNT.com and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all of the WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Alessa saying to enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
From WDWNT TV, this is Park Center. Join us each week for news and discussion topics from the Disney and Universal theme parks around the world. We cover the stories in a quick, concise, and fun format, and then our panel breaks down and debates some of the biggest issues and what they mean for us, the parks fans. From the latest announcements to openings and delays to scandals and snacks and merchandise and more, we'll cover it all in 90 minutes. Join us live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube at WDWNT TV, or watch episodes on demand anytime. You can also subscribe to the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast app.